Welcome back to Boring Reviews. Jodi here.
Nick here.
And Nick says, no, we're not going to do this, but we're going to do it.
We're not going to do it.
I love to put my body on Nick and lay on him and put my legs on him and everything. And in the last video, I was doing it. And so we explained it at the end. And so he's like, it's heavy. So I'm like, okay, put your legs on me. Let's see. I'm going to last this whole video.
I'm not going to do it.
Just do it, Nick. Go.
Gosh. Maybe in a little bit. So we're going to check out this Michael McIntyre video.
My favorite. And it's Michael McIntyre is proud to be British.
He's proud to be British.
He's proud.
As he should. Everyone should be proud where they come from. Obviously, you know, always room for improvement wherever you live, but for everybody.
Speaking personal.
No, I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm just saying, I personally feel that you should definitely be proud of where you're from, whether it's the city, the state, the country, the province, whatever it is, the region. I think you should be proud of that. And if you're not, then I think you should find reasons to be proud of it. I don't think, like anything in life, you should be blindly devoted to this or that, an ideal or this or that. I mean, yes, a spouse, you should be blindly devoted 100%, as long as they're like abusing you or something. But
which I do not.
No. But for example, there's a new Superman movie coming out. And there's this whole silly thing in the DC because there's so many people that are fans of Zack Snyder's films, which I don't hate them, but I don't love them. But they're so toxic. And they've already decided that they're going to hate the new Superman movie because it does not have Henry Cavill in it. They're just going to absolutely hate it. It does not have Zack Snyder directing it. And it's, to me, that's just ridiculous to be so much of a fan of something where you're not going to use your mind, you're not going to use your opinion. You're not even going to go watch the film and oh, it was actually pretty good. It's like that kid that you want them to try food for the first time. I don't want to. And they taste it. And whether they love it or not, no, I don't like it. I just think that's lame. You're missing out on so much in life is what I'm trying to say.
You're right.
Wow, that's a lot.
Nick knows I am not the most patriotic person. I bought my first patriotic shirt ever for our Independence Day, mainly because it was 50% off and it was a cute sweater that I liked despite the American flag, but it's just really simple and plain. And so I was like, okay, I can do this. But I am very proud of my heritage from Ireland, Scotland, and England.
And that's fine. You totally can be. And I'll just leave it at that.
I will say, you're right. There are good things. I have quite a few friends who are from other countries and who are like, you have no idea how good you have it, how nice it is. And
it'd be different if you had lived different parts of your life in different places for a long period of time to be able to this or that. All I'm going to say is, in my opinion, it stems down to the fact that she's been in Nevada her entire life.
I've never moved out of the city. It's a desert.
It's not pretty. And I think she just encapsulates everything about whatever. And I'm sure the people in our UK audiences love it. Yeah, you don't like America. I love it. I don't think that's what she's saying. But
I just want to live somewhere green. And Nick's right. I romanticize England, Scotland a lot. However, when we went, besides, like, I'll be honest, and people are gonna probably like hate me, London was fine and all, but I'm not for that big city. I would much rather go somewhere small, like Stonehaven, somewhere by the ocean, green, just a smaller area. And it was everything. The little towns that we went to, even in Dorset area, it was everything that I loved.
It was awesome. It was absolutely fantastic, absolutely beautiful.
But
I feel like you can love more than one place.
Absolutely. And I fear if we moved there, people would probably hate us because we're Americans.
Probably. So we're going to go ahead and check this out. Thank you so much for listening to that. If you like a reaction anyway, please don't forget to
like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next upload videos. And by the time this comes out, I'll probably actually be in the UK, so maybe you can spot me. It's like, where's Waldo, but where's Jodi?
There you go. That would be fantastic.
You just want me to shut up. We can all feel that.
I could just see the comments right now. 18 minutes, the reaction starts. And I know I shouldn't care about that, but it's like, we don't do it on purpose. Here we go.
I just like to.
What a year it has been, ladies and gentlemen. 2012. I mean, thank God I'm performing in this year. This is the year that London became probably the greatest city on earth. I don't know how long it's going to last. This very room, ladies and gentlemen, this very room, people won Olympic gold medals right here in this room.
That's good.
It was incredible. We all got so patriotic. It became almost fever pitch, didn't it? I think we sort of lost control. I mean, the day after the Olympics ended, we should have invaded another country. That was our time to retake the British Empire. It was quite depressing, wasn't it, when it ended with the flame went out at the end, the final flame, and that's it, it's gone, no more Olympics. Then Brazil took over. Brazil, like, we're having that, thank you, we'll have the Brazil Olympics. Then they did the little show, didn't they? Brazil. That was shit. Yes! It was. This was a street sweeper and Pele. Pathetic. We own the Olympics. Our pride got so out of control. I think it was summed up with this lovely moment where Jessica Ennis was doing the long jump. And she was there, you know, before she goes, and she did that clapping thing when she wants everybody, the whole stadium, come on. No, don't you do it. I'm not going to hide you. This isn't the Olympics now. And the whole crowd was like, yes, go on, Jessica, go on, Jessica. Everyone was in time. People at home were probably going, go on, Jess, you can do this. Team GB, go on, Jessica, Team GB. She was like, I'm going to do it soon, I'm not going to do it yet, so I'm going to do it in a minute, I'm going to go. I've been training 4 years, but is it now? No, it's not now. It could be now. Is it now? Go on, Jessica. And she ran and she flew. Probably jumped further than she's ever jumped before because of the weight of the expectation and the excitement and the euphoria of the nation. Then her major rival stepped up next, a woman from Liechtenstein, who for some reason decided to do the same thing to the British Olympic Stadium. And everyone just went, no. It was an extraordinary time. And I got into all the sports. I got into sports that, let's be honest, aren't really spectator sports. I will never watch them again. Yeah. But I was obsessive over them because we were winning gold medals. Like the dressage. Is that really a sport? It's just a gay horse. Even the person on the horse was like, it's not really a sport, it's just a gay horse. It came out last week. All the horse ones were quite shit, if I'm honest. The equestrian centre was just around the corner here. They were so posh. It was strange seeing sort of middle-aged, upper-class men winning gold medals because they were so uber sort of posh. They had those lips, you know, that sort of move independently of what they're saying. They'll be saying one thing, but their lips will be doing completely the opposite. Thousands of years of inbreeding, and basically the lips have a life of their own at this point. Before I even wake up, the lips are moving. Morning! Sometimes I finish a sentence and the lips carry on without me. I don't know how they scored it. Did you get more points the more you look like the horse? Is that how they actually competed in the equestrian? Somebody give me a carrot! The cycling. Who knew we were so good at cycling? And why didn't they just cycle round as fast as they could? What was that weird sort of paranoid one where they spent... Piss off. They're freaking me out. Go! And the taekwondo. Did you see that? Unbelievable. That's not really a sport. We're only allowed to use one leg during it. Off. Right. This is my gold medal. Although the beach volleyball, let's be honest, probably the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. The fact that was on the BBC in the middle of the day. Normally I have to be at home alone online to get this level of excitement going in my life. I don't think I've ever used the pause button quite as much in my entire life. And if you're under any doubt of what you were supposed to be looking at, they would point to their own arses between points. This is basically the area to focus on here. And the women's, I also enjoyed. I'm kidding. Even Andy Murray won. That's when I knew something was up. When Andy Murray caught the Team GB bug, he hasn't even lost since. He's incredible. I actually met Andy Murray once. I met him in a restaurant. I don't know him. He was eating. I was eating. I saw him. He was quite inconspicuous because he was in his home clothes. We've never seen him in his home clothes. He had like a polo neck. He was eating a plate full of normal food. It's not like he was sitting in his, in his kit. A towel over his head, having a banana. I think that's Andy Murray on table 4. Asking for the napkin and just throwing it back. Selecting potatoes. Okay. These two are fine. That one can piss off. I'm sure it's Andy Murray. So I went over to his table. He was sitting there with his girlfriend. You've probably seen her. Very pretty girl. She was sitting there. He was sitting there. There was 2 other people sitting there. And I just went opposite him. I don't know him. I just thought, you know, I'd say hello. I should have said, excuse me, sorry to bother you. These are the classic ways to interrupt people you don't know. But I sort of panicked. I just identified him. I just went, Andy Murray. He stopped eating and went, Michael McIntyre. I said, I love you, Andy Murray. He said, I love you, Michael McIntyre. I said, I came to see you at Wimbledon. He's like, I've got your DVD. So I think I'm my favourite tennis player. He said, you're my favourite comedian. Anyway, we kept exchanging all these compliments, and I looked over at his girlfriend, and she was doing this.
Thank you for telling me he plays tennis. That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is
Brilliant.
hilarious. That is hilarious. And see, it worked out for him that this tennis player knew him as a comedian and not some like stranger.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're a celebrity, not every celebrity is going to know every celebrity, especially in different realms, I would think. So it's pretty cool that he recognized him and knew him and all that kind of stuff. That'd be pretty fun.
He goes, I didn't even go up to and say, excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry for atrocious. What's his name?
Andy Murray.
Andy Murray.
I can see myself doing that because, like, when I get excited, like, afterwards I'm like, oh man, why did I do it that way? Why did I say that? Why did this? But it's like, I don't know. There's some people who are able to like breathe. Like, they're actors. They're able to breathe. They're able to think before they go up there. If I get like in front of a microphone or whatever, I just want to get away from the microphone. So, is there a script? Can I just read that real quick?
I had to be in front of a microphone today. I had to give a talk, and the way I started my talk up was
maybe yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. That's right. It's been 24 hours exactly right now. Oh my gosh, just kidding. It was yesterday. Sorry. My mind is elsewhere. It's the summer. But I had to give a talk, and I literally started it with something along the lines of, I didn't realize all the places I could sweat by being nervous.
This is a church talk.
And then I was like, oh, that was too much information, huh? And it's like, dead silent.
She did a great job.
It's a good thing I didn't start being like, woo!
She was able to rebound quite nicely.
I almost like, before I walked up, wipes my arms on you.
That would have been, I'm glad you resisted that urge. Because people were like, what is she doing?
They were so sweaty. Anyway.
But yeah, it's like comedians too. They're great with their timing.
So good.
And that's something that I, like a lot of things, I'll never be a comedian, that I lack in that realm. But yeah, Andy Murray, he was a big global tennis player for a good portion of time. Don't get mad at me. But he was never like on the level of like Rafael Nadal or Roger Federer or Djokovic or whatever. But he was always in the hunt. And I want to say he's won, Wimbledon a few times and some other majors. And so win the Olympics. When in 2012 it was at the London Games, whatever.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I think he said even he won. I think he meant like there's, you're not going to win every big tournament. So there's some tournaments that he came so close to and wasn't able to win. But
I could see that excitement. I mean, when the Olympics were here in Colorado, it's not too far from Nevada. But I'm not an Olympics person. I might watch the ice skating or something if it's on and people are around. But then I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, so he has 3 major wins, Andy Murray. Wimbledon.
French Open.
No, that's not him. That's not him.
Oh.
2016. I'm not sure. It's just giving us like a little snippet right there.
Oh, it's the same guy who won for like 3 of them.
Yeah, Djokovic. I used to watch tennis a lot more than I do right now. And I remember when, this is way off the topic, I'm sorry. I remember when Djokovic came on the scene, it was Federer and Nadal were winning every single major, every single tournament. And then you sprinkle like an Andy Murray or this or that. But it was those guys winning everything. And then Djokovic showed up, and he was like the young guy, and he had won his first tournament. Hey, that's someone else besides those 2 guys. That's awesome. And then since then, he's won like, I don't know, 18 or 20 of them. Like, in the major, so there's 4 major tournaments throughout the year. They call it, these are the biggest ones. So those ones, you have the most pressure because you want to win Wimbledon, you want to win the French Open, Australia Open, and U.S. Open. Those are the 4 big tournaments every year. You win those, it's a much bigger deal than just winning whatever, the Sydney Open. I'm not sure what the other ones are called. Anyways.
It's good to know.
But enjoyed the comedy from Mr. McIntyre. Always enjoy it. He does that little
He's my favorite.
horse walk thing really well.
He did that. It's just a gay horse.
Yeah, he did that walk really, really well.
And I love the, whoever was their long jumper,
Yeah.
Not yet. Hold on. Not yet.
Yep. I'm going to have to watch back the name and then watch the video of it.
Oh my gosh, with the girl who went up afterwards.
These long jumpers, honestly, and I'm thinking, he might have said long. I'm thinking of high jump too. Mostly high jump. I was watching it this last Olympics, and there was some girl. She wasn't American. I don't think she was British. She's probably in Australia or somewhere. I don't know. She was dominant. Like, she was just amazing. And it came down to her and someone else. But these people get hyped up. Like, she got hyped up too. It was really exciting to watch, even though
Cool.
they're not from your country. But it's fun to root for athletes from your country, people you've never met before, never knew they existed until the Olympics.
And never gonna see them.
this person, and you're gonna forget their name later on. But just to see someone reach that kind of accomplishment in a worldwide huge pressure, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's cool.
Let us know what you think about our reaction to this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Goodbye.